Alrighty, hello. Hopefully my computer doesn't blue screen again. While I set this up continuously, or not continuously, finish setting this up. Yeah, not sure what the hell happened with the blue screen. It's getting ready and just like bam, gone. Alrighty. Come on, world, load up. So this is where I left off last stream, literally where I left off. I didn't even move before exiting the game. Okay. Are the skin servers down? Or what's going on with that? I can't say I've ever seen myself in a black and purple checkerboard missing texture icon. Skin, rather. That is definitely weird. Weird. Let's see. What is the website? xpaw.ru, I believe, something like that. Yeah. So I shall be forever known as the black and purple player. I don't know. So that by restarting Minecraft to refresh my session with the skin servers. Give a little bit of music while I do that. Alrighty. Just turn that down just a bit. Yeah, that's very, very weird. And why aren't you loading? There we go. Ah. According to xpaw.ru, all of the Minecraft servers are up. Not sure what the heck happened with the in-game skin. If it stays that way this next time, I'll just say screw it. Be done. Huh. Yeah, it stayed. It's almost like the skins got corrupted. or something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure. It's definitely weird. Yeah, I was. I accidentally turned off my microphone volume. Whoops. Um, to reiterate what I was saying, gonna be primarily working on the Redstone stuff today in the stream. I gotta copy this system 3 more times for each team capture zone here, and also got to do the initialization Redstone. Make sure it's okay. It's still on. All right. Whoops. I had everything set up, but messed up on that. Before I do the copy, though, for this, I do need to get rid of the Ocelot stuff. I'm also trying to figure out what objectives I need for the initialization. Because I don't have them set up in this map. I have... Thanks. Yeah, I need to figure out what objectives I need since I don't have them set up in this map. I need to redo them. And I believe I had one called Counts. Yes, I did. So the counts were for spawning purposes. Still weird how the skin is black and purple. I don't understand it, but whatever. There is a center point to this, right? I believe there is. Let's see. Center point was here. Break it on through. Let me stand here. Huh. The game kind of legs up when I do that. That's weird. Must be a lighting calculation update it needs to do or something. Since that is a direct hole from Sky to Bedrock. Not even Bedrock, to Void. Set the block. Let's go 20 down. The way it's still loaded, but it's not in the way if I need to. Let's set it to... Actually set it to polished andesite, which is 6. Alrighty. And I need to make a platform here. Let's go 10, 10. Whoops. Then negative 10. And finally the other 2 directions. There we go. Yeah? Yeah, I did. Why are you doing that, OBS? Is there a button I'm hitting? Am I doing something that causes it to mute? You're supposed to talk now. Yeah, there was a there was a couple F function keys that were set up to mute the mic. F5 and F6. I'm not sure if I was actually hitting them, but I cleared their hotkeys anyway, just in case. Let me do a test here. Whoops. Alright, so it's down, up, right, left in this particular case. Meaning whatever I want to happen first would be down, second would be up, third right, fourth left. I don't like that button either. Yeah, and I don't know how long I've been muted, but I said I've never heard of Overwolf and asked what it was. Let's see. This is negative x, huh? Push it once that way. Then blocks out. So if I do that, it should do that. And then at the end of this, I would want it to fill backwards with air. Essentially pulsing all of this once and then clearing it so it can be pulsed again if necessary. Yes, down, up, right, left. Let's see, down is down on the Y, up is on the Y. Right would be north and south. I actually haven't committed to memory those methods yet. I'm actually going to clear those blocks there. So let's see, I'm going to need to create the objectives first. Let me give me a sign here. And let me hide the particles. There we go. So they won't be annoying. And yeah, the sign I am going to make down, up, right, left. Just so I know the command block orientation for this direction. I'm using OBS. I haven't had any issues with it. I'm just new to OBS, so I haven't really been able to use its features properly and understand everything it does. Scoreboard objectives. Add team scores. Dummy scores. Score or scores? And let's do scores for now. Scoreboard objectives, add team scores raw, dummy, scoreboard objectives, add mob scores dummy, and scoreboard objectives, add mob scores int dummy. And then I need one more for the counts. Scoreboard objective. And then I would want to set display scoreboard objectives, set display, sidebar, team scores. I'm actually a programmer by trade, Cyborg, so I actually prefer a console interface than a pleasant looking GUI with mouse buttons and stuff. I'd rather type it all out. I prefer typing things out than using the mouse to click on buttons to do things for me and stuff like that. Really, that says unknown command? Of course it's unknown. There is no command. believe there's a game rule for that as well. Let's see, let me actually move these up one block then. Let's see. That was added. Essentially, I want to use these first 4 blocks for game rules. Let's see, I would want mob spawning false. Is that send command feedback false? Is that what that is? No. What is the command block? Setting here. Command block output. There it is. Alrighty. No longer spams the chat with those. Game rules. Scoreboards. 1. Scoreboards. 2. And then what? I have 2 others. No, 3 others here. So, game rule mob. Mob briefing doesn't need to be off because I don't have creepers or endermen. I do have silverfish, but I'm not planning on using anything they can burrow into, and I'm not actually sure if that's considered griefing or not by the game. Do mob spawning will be off. Mob loot can be off as well, though if the mobs aren't spawning and the mobs that are spawned don't die, it shouldn't be a problem. I'll leave it alone. I don't think I'll need that entirely. Do fire tick false, just in case it does start raining for some reason in a desert and lightning strikes. Nothing will set on fire. That's probably unnecessary, but whatever. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen lightning strike in the desert. Is there anything in the... Yeah, I don't think lightning strikes in the desert in Minecraft. I know it can happen in the real world, but I'd say I've seen it happen in Minecraft. Alrighty, so I got that block and that block empty. Is there anything else I need to happen here? That sets up the objectives. Scoreboard, objectives. Now, players, add the players to the do I want to actually set them to objective? I don't really need to add them to an objective. Right, because it doesn't rain in the desert, but I mean, it still gets dark in the sky in the desert like it was raining. So I'm not entirely sure. How do you set up teams again? Minecraft. Yeah, how do you set up teams? Is that under the scoreboard as well? Oh, so it is. Alrighty. List, add, remove, empty, join, leave, option. Join, team, and then player. Scoreboard. Teams, add. The name, team 1. Do I use a lowercase t or a capital T? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. So that's the team systems. Away fly. No one loves you. You're adopted. Scoreboards. Teams. 1. I don't think I'll use 2 sets of command blocks here, but in case I do, I have it ready. Team 1. Team 2. Team 3 and Team 4. So there are those. I guess there will be a bit of designing in this stream as well, because I gotta figure out a lobby area for this. Which is part of the whole setup here. Let's see, though. Trying to think of my next step for the setup. Let's see. I think the next step would be the default scores of mobs. Or at least that's a step I can take. Need this information up here again. There we go. Cleared the chat so it's not like in the way, and I don't have to do something weird with the camera angles. I can see all of the signs. See, chicken's worth 5, magma cube worth 5, endermite 7, and silverfish 7. Showed him? Ooh. I don't see a message from Shotem, or Shotem, or Shotem. Shotem? I think Shotem is probably correct. I don't know where I was getting Shotem from. Anyway. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4, 8, 12. That's exactly here. Mobs. 1. 1 to 2? No. I'll just do mobs 1. Mobs 2. Mobs 3. These signs are supposed to be indications of what these command blocks do instead of having to read over them over and over again. Scoreboard, players, add, do I use capitals or not in these command blocks over here? Let's see. I use capitals in the team portions. What about these? Team 1, I do use capitals. And for the counts, or the mob scores value, I do use capitals. Okay. It's unfortunate that this is... Oh, okay. Yeah, the capitals are important because it's case sensitive. The mob names, like the actual names in the game, are just gonna be empty, so they won't have a custom name. For the scoreboard objective names, the only ones that really have a quote-unquote custom name is the two slimes, because they're going to have a slime 3 and a slime 1. The 1 and 3 are just to indicate the size, however. What the hell was the rest of the command? Player objective. Up scores 1. The next one is going to be horse. Then cow. And villager. Let's see, that's the first 4. The next 4 is going to be sheep, pig, slime 1. I set the score wrong on the slime 1. Actually, I didn't set the score at all. I just kind of copy-pasted it and forgot to change the actual score. The 3... 4. Alright, pig is the other one. And the last 4 are the chicken, magma cube, endermite, and silverfish. Chicken, magma cube. Actually, I think I used a different name. Let's see, magma. Yeah, I just used magma. I didn't add the word cube afterwards. What block was that? This one. And silverfish and endermite. Alrighty, if I run that once... set display, sidebar, mob scores. I should see them all there, and I do. The mob scores, even by the way, will be customizable. So yeah, those numbers aren't going to be set in stone. They're just going to be the defaults. let's see. I know I have more quote-unquote player names in some of these other fields, and they're Team 1 than the mob name. That's a whole nother system of command blocks I need to set up. Actually, what objective are they a part of? Let's see. Operation Team 1 on mob scores int. Combine it with Team 1 lowercase t and mob scores int. So I do that math in there. Yeah, apparently I use mob scores int for the team scores. Alrighty. That's probably one thing I'm actually going to change, though. That lowercase t on like Team 1 sheep. I'm not liking that anymore. So I need another row. Probably only need to be 4. Yeah, because the first 3 or the last 3, depending on how I set this up, will be for the individual mob types. And then the first ring will be for some of the other player objectives, I guess. Let me type out here, and let me add a window capture for Notepad. Alrighty. So I need Team 1. This is going to be for the mob scores int. Objective. Need team number slime 3, team number horse, team number then cow, villager, sheep, pig, slime 1, rabbit, chicken, magma, endermite, silverfish. Let me double check some of those names. The endermite and silverfish more specifically. And I can go ahead and turn off Notepad for the moment. Let's see, it's villager, it's sheep. Excuse me. Endermite. Team 1 Endermite, and oh, I actually did use full names there. Okay. Good to know. Alrighty then. Let's see, I need 4 sets of these. And there is 13 things to be done, which means that is all I really need. I could use the first ring to set up the base 4 team numbers, and then sets of 3 afterwards for the actual setting, if you will. Alrighty, this will be the mob scores int 1 team number. Mobscores int. Second one, team 1. Team 2. Team 3, and one more set for Team 4. I don't know why I broke that block. Alrighty. So this first one here will be for the initialization of the 4 teams, which will be used for reward objectives. No, not objectives. Players. Add. The team number. So team 1. Mobscores int. 2, 3, and 4. And then the actual team 1, the mob names. Let's see, for the first one, it's going to be team 1 slime 3. Horse, cow, and villager. Then it will be for sheep, pig, slime 1, and rabbit. Sheep, pig, slime 1, and rabbit. And the final 3 are the chicken, chicken, magma cube, endermite, and silverfish, of course. No surprises there. Chicken, magma cube, endermite, and silverfish. And let me see, I need to copy that over to here. The 10 is going to be longer. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 is what I'm getting. 19. One less. Alrighty. Now if I copy this on over to here, is that to positive, and change that to error. If I was to put that, what, whoops, I see what happened. There was one other bit of the command I did not change, that bit. But -1 was still there. Already executes once and done. if I set the display of the sidebar over to mob scores, and I should see them? I do not. Oh. I actually do need a value for these, huh? Good to know. I was hoping it would default to 0 automatically, but apparently not. Apparently that is not the case. Is that a car I just heard go by? That's a loud car. Alrighty. Okay, I see them on the scoreboard. Do not see Team 4, and is that because I messed up with the command, or is it just because there's too much? If it was a longer command, I would have just used mcedit to do the replace. And yeah, Team 4 is not showing on the list because I'm maxing out the team. The scoreboard. Max list size, I guess is what you could call it. Love how that works. So that does that, and then that does that, is what I would want to happen. The mob scores, if that gets ran multiple times, adds it instead of setting it. I'm going to use mcedit for that. Not only because I want to do that, but because of the team-based system command blocks I just did needs to be put over into that as well. mcedit. Well, I guess we learned it. I really doubt it's a street cleaner. We get a street cleaner maybe once every 3 months, and considering it's 12/28, I doubt it. Unless, like, everyone else in the neighborhood complained about the roads, I guess, being dirty. I don't know. Anyway, let me go ahead and snag these. Filter. Find and replace. Find the word add and set it set. Alrighty, those are fixed. And then for these, I want to grab them, clone that way a few times, then do a replace on these, well, a filter rather. Oops, and not delete them. Team 1 to Team 2. Team 1 to Team 3. And Team 1 to Team 4. Alrighty, that should be everything I need for mcedit right now. Back on over. Check a few to make sure it was set properly. Yeah, and I don't think there's any mobs with the name add in it. So if I ran that, Scoreboard. Display. Mob scores are ready to get set instead of being added to. Filter in place is a filter that was developed by SethBling. He has a bunch of other filters actually available that I haven't downloaded, that I intend to. Already, in all the mob scores, int is there as well. So this is essentially the initialization setup here. Trying to think if there's anything else here. I don't think so. I don't think there was anything else. If it's the case that there isn't anything else, oh, I know what I need to do still. I need to change these over to the capital. I could do that by hand, or I could do that with MC Edit. Before I do that though, let me see if... Oh, Jesus. Lag. Why did I do that? Well, at least I know those work. Apparently spawning in that many mobs though at once is a bit lag-inducing. I've known about the power of spawners for quite a while, actually because of Vex. He does some crazy stuff with spawners I would never have thought of. Well, it was stuff I knew was possible. It was more of the... Is someone actually willing to spend the time to figure this all out to make a stack of like 20 mobs? Or like custom mob drops, stuff like that. Though I do have to appreciate SethBling's find it and replace filter, because without it, MCA would be very, very pointless for command blocks. It'd be good for copy-pasting them, and that's about it. And what with the new addition of the clone command, it's not really necessary. So let me kill off these entities. They're not necessary. Scoreboard, objectives, no players. You said everything. And I could rerun these. Let's see, those are the doohickeys. Ah, this is what I'm looking for. So that sets up the teams. That sets up the mob scores. And these are the ints. That's interesting. What do you mean by the in-game method of find and replace? I don't think I did the count objectives, did I? I did not. The mob scores, but not the count objectives. Oh. Isn't there a data tag option with that with doing that? If there is, you can set the at least for well, actually, yeah, you can do it for anything then. If there is, you can set text, but you wouldn't be able to scan through it and replace part of text. It would make a find replace, at least for command blocks, a bit more difficult. Yeah, I don't think I did the counts. Alrighty. If that's the case, that means I have one more set of 3 to do. And this should be the last bit of setup. Counts 1, counts 2, and counts 3. Scoreboard objectives, set, no, scoreboard players, set, sheep. Actually, I don't remember all 12 mobs off the top of my head anymore. I hardly ever do. Set slime 3 to 0. Wait, counts. Player objective, okay. Wanted to make sure I got the command right. Horse. Cow. Villager. Sheep. Pig. With the space. 1. Rabbit. Chicken. And silverfish. Look back. And then I need to borrow that command. Put it in there, and there should only be 4. Ah, it's 5. Alrighty. I should do those. Got the team set up. Is there any other objectives I have not yet done? I set up team scores raw, but I don't exactly remember what I was using that for. What was I using that for? See, I don't see anything there. I was using it under team scores raw, the team 1 horse and stuff. Let's see, and then this is the score system for it. that did the 1, and then this took the raw amount. The raw amount in this case being the number of the bombs that it detected for the team. Okay. So it looks like there's more command blocks that need to be set up for the initialization. I have to say there's a lot more blocks here for setting up than I thought there would be, especially considering I'm fully utilizing the whole on each side kind of thing as much as possible. Obviously I didn't use it here or here where the gaps, but those are meant for viewing purposes to help break it up. Let me actually delete that block then. So this is going to be the score, the team scores raw for Team 1. Then I can use MC Edit to copy paste that out. What do you mean flying through? Like going through it quickly? Set player objective. Team 1, Slime 3, team scores raw 0. And then a horse, cow, villager, sheep, pig, slime 1, and rabbit. Yes I do. Gotta love Z. There's actually a lot of the Minecrafters I watch. I think the only few people I haven't really watched or don't watch anymore is Shri. I never watched before, and he left being a Minecracker. I still watch Jasano on occasion, but it hasn't been too much lately. Let's see, who else don't I watch? I think Shri was the only one I haven't really watched. I think everyone else I've usually watch a video or two here and there. Jenny though, I watch pretty daily, along with Zisto, Pause, CoStar. Aurelian is the other one I don't watch. I like Aurelian, but her voice gets to me on occasion, so I just can't. I just don't deal with it. Let me see. 3, 4 blocks. Actually, it's gonna be more than 4 because I need to copy and paste this over this way. Alright. MC Edit, you are needed once more. You are not needed, Fly. You can go away, Fly. Speaking of Fly, whatever happened to the fly swatter I had? I don't know where it ended up. Cyborg, I don't have a job at the moment, so I literally have a lot of free time on my hands. I do watch a lot of videos though. I actually have. Actually, let me take a look at my YouTube list. By the way, let me know if the music's too loud. I decided to turn it on so there isn't dead air. Let's see. I think I have like 20-something videos on watch later. I've got 17 videos on watch later, or 6 hours worth of videos to watch. Let me head in out app in game. Team 2, Team 3, Team 4. Filter. Team 1, Team 2. Team 1 to Team 3. Hit import by accident, and Team 1 to Team 4. Can't hear the music, huh? Well, I have it at like 1% volume on OBS. Sorry, it was like 5%. Regardless, it's still pretty low. Don't want it to like overpower the microphone at all. Let's see. Is there anything else here I need to get done? Still want to change the lowercase things over here to uppercase. Let's see if I can do that. Hopefully I don't mess anything up. That should work, since it's case sensitive. Alrighty, I'm hoping that worked. Let's head back over to in-game now. And I would like to close out of you, MC Edit. There we go. Alrighty. So those are the team scores raw systems done. By the way, part of the reason I was copying the signs as well is for the find and replace to work on them as well, to show that it actually did work. That sign is illegally placed. Gonna put that there to make sure it doesn't pop off. I gotta love MC Edit and the ability to do that. Alright, let's see. That is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 blocks. That's what that should be set to. That is indeed correct. Alrighty, that did not air. It's not a valid number. Alrighty. Should have toggled once. It does. Yep, I see them all there. Let me go ahead and check these command blocks up here and make sure nothing weird happened with them. because of my find and replace. That looks fine. Those look fine. Those also look fine. Oh, I either missed those or it didn't work on those. I might have just missed these at the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and assume I missed the ones at the bottom. Let me do that really quick and MC edit. Just so I don't have to do it over again by hand. I like to avoid doing things by hand as much as possible. Preferably. I'd also prefer MC edit loading. Come on, MC edit. You know you want to. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. That should grab them. Whoops. I want fill and replace, but not you, MC edit fill and replace. I'm sorry, not fill and replace, find and replace, but yeah. Alrighty, back to the game. Well, I would do it by hand if it was only like a few command blocks. Like if it was one or two, I'd be like, fine, whatever, I'll just do it by hand. But when you start getting to this amount of command blocks, it's a bit more tedious to do that. Also, one other thing I want to do, this might be later on, is optimize these. Right now, they would both be running at the same time, and I wouldn't want that. But I think what I would want to happen is these actually do the score counts, the counting of the entities. After that, I would want this section to run, and then finally this section. So I would probably put all those command blocks in one strip. That way these command blocks run first, and then that set, and then that set. That way these aren't running, and those are running almost at the same time. Should save on some speed as well. Yeah, it's a future optimization though, that's for sure. Are these beacons still working, by the way? I know MC8 has a weird tendency to mess with things. Everything looks fine up here. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and add actually some text really quick to OBS. With the author's link to SoundCloud and Twitter. Alrighty. That should be good. It's actually our agreement for me using his music is to have a link to his SoundCloud and Twitter for notification of who wrote the music. Actually, you know what? I could probably move that into a different corner. Because Because I just realized it's gonna be over the chat text. Top right corner should be good. God forbid if I put it over the chat text, it would make it more difficult to actually see the commands. Unless I'm messing with the command block. Anyway. Is there anything else here I need to do? Anything at all? Let me take a look at my notepad again. So I've done team scores. Pretty sure I've done team scores anyway. I've done team scores raw, because I just did that just now. Mob scores and mob scores int, I believe I've done. Yeah, that's mob scores int. Mob scores is over here. No, it's over here. Yeah, those mob scores are done, and counts are done as well. Yep. That would be all of the objectives then, for initialization. I don't actually have a section on Twitch for like copyright information. It would probably go under info though. But yeah, for the time being, I'll just have it on stream. If I had more than one author I was legally permitted to use their music from, I would probably just put it down in the info section and probably get something that would allow me to integrate it from a text file. Actually, I think Winamp actually does give me the option to output the song title to a text file, but I'm not 100% sure. It's not something I've had to look into. Alrighty, with those all done, let me go ahead and run that once. Set my sidebar to normal. I think the next thing I would want to do, this will be back into the design portion, is create a lobby for this game. The lobby would also have the options of increasing and decreasing the scores of the mobs, as well as picking what team you're going to be on, or if you want to be on a random team, something like that. Let's see then. Where would I want the lobby? I would want it open to air. I would want it a bit away. Is this north? No, it's south. And it's raining over here. This is a plains area over here. Yeah, I wonder if I defaulted this world when I created it as plains instead of a desert. Yeah, let me actually take a look at that. Let's see. MBT Explorer. Open. 0.8 snapshot, saves, animal fishing, level.dat. Generator options. I did indeed. Yeah, it's set to biome. Yeah, it's set to plains, I'm pretty sure. I actually don't know 100% of the new syntax for the super flat presets. Let's take a look. Song title is Set the Scene Part 2, huh? Lights Part 2. Let's see, version 3 format. How was that done? Let's see, a version number, a list of one or more blocks, a biome ID. Let me add a better capture instead of doing a window capture. Gotta love OBS. Alrighty. So, let's see. That's a version 2 preset example. Let's see, I don't want any strongholds spawning, or any biome-specific things, nor any villages, decoration, dungeons, or mine shafts. The biome ID... Carpet? What about carpet? And I actually knew the format for version 2, but version 3, since we changed over from block IDs to the block names, it's this portion right here that I have highlighted. If you can see that right there. That's a portion that got changed primarily that I'm aware of. Instead of the block IDs, it's now the block names. And are you going to load page? Jesus. Okay, the rest of this would be what then? Oh yeah, you can actually change the number of strongholds that spawn using the super flat presets. Forgot about that. Let's see. Is this page going to load anytime soon? I'm not sure if it's me or them. Probably assume it's me. Let's see. Do I remember what the biome IDs are off the top of my head? I want to say 9 was the end. 7 was hell or nether. 1 or 0. I don't remember how the biome IDs start. If it's 1, then it's ocean. If it's 0, it's ocean. I don't remember how those start. Come on, site. Okay, while I wait for that to load. Yeah, you can see that change that I was talking about right here. It apparently starts with Minecraft Bedrock for 1 layer, then 3 stone, then 52 sandstone, then 8 sand. I apparently used the redstone ready preset of some sort. Let's see, the C doesn't matter. I think that's the only thing I wanted to change here. I have no idea what that means. Border size LERP time. LARP. That's funny. One is plains. If that's the case, it shows 2 here. Is 2 desert? Oh, I think the page finally loaded. It did! It's finally loaded. 0 ocean, 1 plains, 2 desert. So the generator is actually saying desert. Why am I getting plains biomes then? I wonder if I created part of the world in MC Edit, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Let's see. 7 is river, 8 is nether, and then 9 is end. Okay. Wow, there is a lot of different biome types. A lot of different IDs now. Alrighty. Let me switch that off. And just do a window capture. So I'm going to use an ID of, not 9, not 8, 2. I'm going to leave it at 2. Save that, close that. The world should be edited now. Switch on over to, come on, load. This, it's still going to be desert in-game, but it should no longer generate plains at all. Though according to the level.dat, it wasn't generating plains at all. I'm still wondering how those got in there. Actually, let me head back over to MC Edit and change those over. Because that's just going to bug me. Anytime, thank you. I had myself another Coca-Cola, if you're wondering. So let me go ahead and select from there to there. Chunk control. Actually, how do I? That's right. It's part of the filter, isn't it? It's not every day I have to go in and change the biome of chunks. Let's see. Looks like I need to go over a bit. .1024 by 1024 should be good enough. By 256, filter. Set biome to desert. This might take a bit. Alrighty. What you doing, MC Edit? According to the console, you're doing nothing. But you're doing things. Whenever you're ready. Have you it? Oh, are you ready? Okay, good. Out of curiosity, how many chunks did I make this? Uh, 4096, whatever the square root of that is. 64 apparently is what the chunk size is. It's 64 by 64. Good to know. I got plenty of space to work with. I don't think anything should actually be generating from that either. Alright, so that's saved. That's good. Head on back over to Minecraft. Get stuck in a block or something. That was a little weird. I'm actually going to take a short break, use the restroom, have a smoke. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's not forget to change OBS back over to Minecraft. Alright, let's work on the lobby. Let's see, the lobby's gonna be on the north side. What is the distance on the beacon rendering? Holy crap, the renders in far. Also, is it chunk sensitive as well? Like, if I was to go up to 32 chunks, which might lag me out just a bit. Does it stay in longer? It does. Alrighty. Of course, not everyone is going to be able to get up to 32 chunks rendering. That is a 64-bit Java thing. Let's go to 1,000, I guess. Here is 1,000. Let's see, then it's positive x, negative z. Pretty sure that actually goes over the fill limit. And thank you, Cyborg, for welcoming me back. Any day now, Minecraft, whenever you want to fill those blocks in, that'd be great. I should turn off clouds. They're annoying. Ah, there we go. Blocks have been filled. Took it long enough, but here we go. 100 by 100 area for the lobby. I don't think I'm going to need this much space, but you never know. Since, let's see, I started that at what, 11:09? Let me actually get rid of this layer because it's not at 1,000. It's only 100 blocks, so. Let's see, how would I want to do the lobby design? I went kind of modern on that, only because of the clay and stuff. The wood kind of offsets the whole modern feel with the clay. Not to mention the pixel art heads of the animal mobs, the farm mobs. Let's see. If I go in 50, positive x, negative z, okay. 2106. What? That seems off to me. Yeah, that is 51 by 51. I forget that I have to subtract 1 for the position I'm in. There we go, 2500, that makes a lot more sense. So that's what 50 blocks in looks like. Let's see. So that should actually be 101 over here. I'm sorry, not 101, 1100 over there. That's 101 over here as well. Negative X. And that is positive Z. Alrighty. Positive Z, negative X. Positive Z, negative X. It's a doing things. It's filling in the stuff. Whoops, and that explains the lag. Nothing like 24.99 blocks falling. Negative X, positive Z, is that not what I had? Oh, whoops, I swapped the negatives on that. So there is the center point on this. So, let's see. Let's start with a 20 by 20 area. Positive X, negative Z. Negative X, positive Z. So that should be a 20 by 20 area. Let's see, is 20 by 20 large enough, though? Or do I want to make this 30 by 30? Let's go with 30 by 30, so I need to go an extra... Let's see, that's 20, that'd be 22... 24, 26, 20, 30. And need to flip the signs on those. And there we go. That's a 30 by 30 area. That should actually be plenty of space. Offline. Still streaming according to OBS. I can restart the stream. You gonna reload the page? Okay. Let's see, 30 by 30. Let me exit out of that. No idea, Cyborg. I know there was a few issues with people watching where it would just kind of freeze on them randomly due to like an ad trying to show up, but I haven't heard of that issue in a long time. Opening up MC Edit right now so I can actually do the design with MC Edit instead of doing it by hand. Yeah, no idea. Not sure why it would do that. I think 2 hours is a bit short of a stream for me anyway, so... let me actually make sure this is 30 by 30. It is. Awesome. Let's see... 8, 9, 10. Now let's go 5. And 60 wide. Wait, no, not 60. 30. Just 30 for now. Let's go 35. 40. Stone bricks for now. And let's go up 10 blocks. Let's go ahead and clone this onto the other side. Rotate, clone. Clone there. Tile entities can be turned off. Tile text and entities can be turned off as well. Alrighty. So I got the area here, 30 by 30. I'm hoping this is enough space for everything. It should be. Alrighty, Cyborg. Talk to you later, man. I'm probably going to actually have one more stream after this to finish off minor details and stuff for the minigame. Not sure when that will be. You can always follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, Cyborg. This also goes for anyone. I usually tweet about when I'm going to stream next. I also have it in the description below on Twitch, as you pointed out earlier, so... Delete that corner. See ya, Cyborg. Delete this corner. Why aren't you deleting? Fill with air. Did I lose the handle on the world? Reload. MC Edit, why are you not deleting the blocks? Chunk redraws. Weird. Yeah, if I reload the world, it shows up. not sure why it's not showing up when I actually delete, though. It's kind of weird. If that's the case, it's just going to disappear on me. Let's head back to it in-game, then. Let's make some pillars. If I make one wall, I can always duplicate it in MC Edit later on. So I'm not 100% sure why it wasn't updating visually. But so be it. I'm not going to worry about it. This method actually requires an odd number of blocks, doesn't it? Yeah. Sure does. Let's see, this is negative X. And then I do the corner thing. Alrighty, that's going to be one of the walls. I need to expand this actually on the outside. Since I got rid of a layer, wanting the walls 5 thick. Quartz, pillars, and quartz. I need the other blocks. I suppose I could use a clone command for these, but not used to using it, and that requires me knowing the northwest corner. It just becomes more of a hassle to me than just doing it by hand. As much as I hate doing things by hand, especially when I have a program like MC Edit at my disposal. Whoops. Hello, Birdman. Let's see, what else do I want to do for this game lobby? I also gotta keep in mind I want buttons and stuff for the options and whatnot. Let's see, here's a question. C1, C2, if I put a block in front of these, and a button Okay, the only tile was the one behind it, and not the one next to it. Good. That's what I was hoping for. Let's see then. I have 12 mobs, and there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 slots there. Or I could do in between, which gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. In between might actually seem better than. Yeah, because it'll give me one on both sides of extra space. I'm also thinking maybe a bit too far ahead. I'm trying to also design the rest of this. Let's see, what goes good with the quartz? Diorite might. Blocks of iron probably would as well. Is that it? Is that all the white blocks? Black would go well with this, of course. Let me actually fill this in with black stained clay. Negative Z. Stained clay 15. There was a few numbers off, but whatever. I'm trying to get the what am I trying to say? The overall concept of what it looks like. There we go. Trying to do words. Let's see. So black stained clay. What are the blocks? I could use snow. Snow is definitely very interesting. Do I give it the snow layer? No, we cannot. At least not on top of each other like that. Probably could do that with MC Edit if I wanted to. But, nah. Let's see, the other block I could try is wool. No. Let's see, what else can I try? Give Diorite a try. See, there's the polished variant. That actually doesn't look too bad. I don't think I would want to use it as a large block, though. Diorite is a large block that you see. I might use it for accents, if anything, but that's about it. I could do birchwood. Interesting, but gonna have to go no. Let's actually give iron blocks a look here. Looks better than really anything else. And quartz blocks just gonna be too much quartz, I'd imagine. Quartz blocks actually don't drown out the columns much. Do slabs instead, and then do something behind them. Let's see, how do I get upper slabs? Is it just add 8? It is just add 8 to the meta value. Of course, if I use slabs, then I can't use the buttons on them. So, how many pillars do I have here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, huh? 15 pillars. Interesting. If you have any ideas on what the design could be, or better block choices, let me know. Open to suggestions right now. I think for the time being, though, it would be snow. Wow. So bright on the top. And then I could do snow layers on the top of this to... is it 4.5 song? It is. I'm not against it. Not against it at all. Let's see if I was to do that though. So that corner block would be... No, that's not right. Something's not right here. Oh, that's right. This this portion here would be the columns. So that wouldn't actually be there. That seems better. Could I get diorite in there at all? Let's polish diorite and what it looks like. And regular diorite. Regular diorite looks better. Let me go ahead and fill that in. All the way across. Let's see if I was to use white stained glass, assign. And sea lantern behind it, I guess. That's what that would look like. Those will be connected to command blocks to increase and decrease mob score counts for a particular mob. Does that look good on its own, though? Is my question. Let me do a couple of them. I forgot I still had night vision enabled. That actually doesn't look bad to me. So let's go ahead and do it for the rest here. Oops. Let's see here. And onwards. And that's it. What if I turn down the map levels down to 1? No, not 4. I said 1. That doesn't really help with the lighting issue. Does help with that lighting issue, but then it just makes everything look so bright. So smooth lighting should be on for sure. Map levels aren't going to affect that lighting at all. And if I was to do that instead, fixes that issue. still like it. I do, actually. Quickly do this as quickly as possible. Alright. That looks better. It gets rid of the lighting oddity that was going on. I'm still a black and purple skin because Minecraft, for some reason, is being a little weird on skins. Let's see, is there anything else I could do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that. Yeah, no. How about this? Not against that either. That didn't do anything with the lighting. Thought maybe it would have. Let's see. I still have the command in here for setting this to snow. I do. You could also forego the whole using this area for the buttons. Let's see, what is the center point on this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here, I believe. So there's what, 7 pillars on the side? 3, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty, there should be the center point. Yeah, I think I'm going to forego the whole buttons, or any other of the command block systems in the walls here. I'll leave the walls kind of as a thing on its own, and that's about it. Let me make a little more depth to these walls as well. And let's see, going straight up to there. this column, and that should be it for the upper layer. As for the bottom layer, I like that a lot better. I would definitely get rid of the diorite then. Support in the corners. Next question is, do I actually want those then? Do I actually have the quartz block in my bar? I don't think I do. So that or the snow that I had in mind at the moment. Or I could do redstone lamps, which add some color to this, and it's not all primarily white. There, and now to replace the diorite. Alrighty, I think that works. Let's see. What direction is this? Positive X? I don't want to use a fill command, I want to use that. Set 2 away from me to be a redstone block. Do iron bars or fences connect to redstone lamps? Let's do. Assuming iron bars would as well, then they do. Doesn't actually hold any data, so I couldn't override it if I wanted to. Good to know. How about panes? Glass panes, do they connect? Yep. And they don't connect to glow glowstone, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, they do connect to glowstone. Sea lanterns? They connect to sea lanterns as well. I think I'm okay with that. Let's see though, if I replace the snow back with some brick, how does that look? Eh. Could just be I've overused stone bricks in my lifetime of playing Minecraft, but not a fan of it at the moment. And wasn't a fan of that either. Is there really anything else I can do with this wall that I would like better? Can't say I know of anything. I do think that's way too much white in the back there, but I'm not sure what block I could replace it with. Unless I went for something dark, like the brick or something along those lines. That just seems too dark. Like it loses its texture when it gets further away. I could go with clay of some sort. Literally black clay. Which doesn't have a texture to begin with. Oh. I guess it does have texture, but it's so minor. You don't really see it to begin with. Yeah, that kind of makes it look like it's supposed to be an entranceway to somewhere. See, there's 3 of them done. Really helps the quartz pop out. Can't say it really helps the snow on the sides here. How about this? What if I did this instead? You put the clay on the sides. That gives it an interesting effect. Up there, I'm not 100% sure what I would do. Maybe just use snow up there. Oh, that looks weird. Quartz? Yeah, quartz seems to fit better up there. Let's see. So that's what one of those looks like. Other option is I could just leave it open. Well, open enough. Let's see, not sure if I would remove those or not. replace these with the snow. Let's remove a couple more of these columns in the center here and see what it looks like. Oh, didn't remove these. Not against that. It does help prevent these interior walls from just being kind of weird. Like they're out of place or something. Oops. I think I have a couple more pillars. Oh, that was the last one. Alrighty, that should be all the stairs then for there. What I want to do the stairs up above as well. I could. Let's see, quartz. There's a few of those done upside down as well. It definitely seems more continuous that way. Do I like that it looks continuous? This makes these lights look like they're all connected to the same thing. And I'm gonna have to go with no on that. These granulation things up here as well. Not a fan of them. I would be a fan of them if they were slightly different. Let's see, what if I went like this? And actually connected them, the top of the columns to the wall without any stairs action. It's not bad. What if we went like this? No. No on that for sure. I might just leave the pillar column things by themselves without any connecting thing to the wall itself. And get rid of these top granulation things. So this is what I'm left with. Hmm. I suppose it is connected on the bottom because of the stairs. But it doesn't really look like it would be. Like, when you look at this, you don't think, oh, the pillars are connected to the wall via the stairs at the bottom. At least that's not what I think when I first see it. And I'm the one that built it, even. Don't know. Don't know what I want to do. What do I want to do here? I think that's it on the wall design then. So I really can't think of anything else. If I was going to do anything else, it'd probably be adding more detail into the wall itself behind the pillars, but I don't know what else I could actually do with that. The Starlight's annoying me though. I just hate diorite too much. I find a real use for it. I don't know of too many people that actually like diorite. Let me take one look over the blocks available to me. See if something kind of pops out to me that would work. White stained clay might actually work. And the answer is no. Probably would work, but I don't think it's going for the overall feel that I want. How about acacia wood? Excuse the hiccup. No. What else is there? Red sandstone, but still haven't really found a use for red sandstone. Let's see, what else? Can't really think of anything. Alrighty. I'm gonna call the wall good for now, especially as a rough draft. Let me switch on over to MC Edit so we can copy and clone that to the other four sides. Though I think I'm gonna call it a stream after I do that. Getting slightly tired. Actually, I don't know if you've been able to tell, but I've yawned a couple times within the past 10 minutes. Alrighty, so I need this here, I believe. That was 5 blocks by 41? Where did I get 41? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's right, I expanded that one by, 1 block. Okay, that makes sense. So that should be there. We're rotate once more, clone. Something seems off there. Why does that seem off to me? That seems right. That seems what I intended. Something still seems weird to me. Not 100% sure what it is. So this inch side should be 31 by 31. It is. I wonder where that extra layer of some brick came from then. Alrighty, we are saved. And let's head on in-game to see if it looks right. Yeah, it all looks like it copied correctly. I think whatever needed an update, updated for the rotations. Let's see, did those update? Looks like they did. Yep. That looks weird. Huh, thought it went away for a moment. Might have just been my eyes tricking me. Let's see. I don't like that. I'll leave that the way it is in the corners. The next stream. Let's see. When do I want to stream again? I gotta think of my schedule. The next stream might be on. Might be tomorrow then Thursday. Not today, Wednesday. Yeah, I think that's when I'm gonna stream next. This Thursday. I'm gonna take a day off of streaming to permit me to get some videos uploaded to YouTube and stuff like that. Some other things going on as well. So thanks for watching, everyone, even if you only stopped by for a brief bit. As always, this will be up on YouTube when I can get to. I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully on Thursday. Take it easy. See you guys next time.